Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Test, test, test. I always sound good. Was having a bit of technical difficulties, but we're here. We're pushing through it. We're here. We're back to business. Now, we had Australian news pop off last night, so let's actually pull up AUD, see what that's looking like. So I didn't really look at AUD pairs last night. Let's take a look and see what went down yesterday. All right, so we might see a reversal take place again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this alert down here. Because if GA breaks this level and treats it as resistance, you see a possible sell setup. Kind of quick little move yesterday. But for the most part, pairs just ranged all day yesterday. We can see NAS is still doing the same thing. Like we look at Monday, London session, price was coming down to here, New York session, session, London session. So prices have just been chilling here all day since yesterday. Kind of similar situation with EU. Had a nice buy, retraced, saw it, and now it's right back where we left off yesterday. And kind of stayed there with GN, right? Right, this was Monday. Did a nice little move. Now we're right back where we left off yesterday in London session. Right. So we also can see this on the daily time frames. We can see a lot of either reversals or just ranging going on a lot of the charts as well. So we're gonna see if we can break out of this. Now we do have US elections today. And we also have a USD news event. So keep that in mind as well. And then right before markets close, we have a 4:45 New Zealand news popping up also. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens today, how that plays out. Going to be watching EU still for possible buys. We're going to see if we can break back above and hold this low as support again. We see for the past hour and a half, it's kind of just been chilling underneath this level. And then we just had GN retrace back to this level here as well. So we're going to see if uptrade is going to be able to continue on this pair. We're going to see a reversal take place. And then I have my alert here for GA. It's got a little bit of work to do, so I'm just going to switch back to GA. Make sure to like the live as y'all hop up in here, y'all. Yeah, we're just gonna do that here. What's going on, Copper Hugh? I see up in here, Grand Rising. Yeah, we're gonna look and see if we can catch some setups pre-New York session. Just dropped this week's Bitcoin analysis for y'all yesterday as well. Make sure to check that out if you have not checked that out already. But drop that in the chat right now. We hit the all-time highs last week. Did a little retracement. We got to see if we can break that this month, if not by the end of the year. New 500 just popped up. So we see EU's pushing back above. I'm glad I tried to do a similar move that it did yesterday. Again, if EU can hold 895 as support, we can look for buys going up to 920. We barely missed that TPS. So we hit like TP3 yesterday. As we can see, it rejected, literally hit our stop loss and then shot back up after, right? So we're about to see if we can hold this a little back as support. Again, we're going to the daily time frame. We see for the past few days, it has been breaking this level, failing to close above this level right here. So that's what we're going to need to happen for the uptrend to continue and for price to hold this level here. You also see GN attempted to hold this level as support. So GN can hold 1645 as support. We can look for buys, come back up to 1720. But it's going to need to hold that level back as support for the uptrend to continue. Right, we look at last week how it was catching buys, but then after Tuesday, it failed to hold this level as support, and it's kind of just been consolidating and just ranging there. We can also kind of see that here on the daily time frame, right? So if it can break back above this level, hold that support, we can see the uptrend come into play. If it rejects this level again, especially when it breaks back below 1550, especially when this has resistance, we can see the reversal and the downtrend come into play. All right, so we're about to see if we can hold this level here. You can see my alert. Pushing up, my music tripping out. Let's skip this part. There we go. So we're about to see if we can hold here, and then we can also surpass the TPs that got hit yesterday as well. That's still kind of ranging. Our new 5 minute just popped up. We got another 5 minutes till the next 15 pops up. So it looks like, let's see for this. Let's wait for this to refresh. So it looks like it is holding its lower support, but we want to see how this closes. So I am liking how GN and EU are looking so far. I want to see how this candlestick closes before we make a decision whether to pull the trigger or not. Again, we do got a couple things going on today. We got the elections popping off in America, and then at 10 a.m. we got USD news, and then right before markets close, we got New Zealand news popping off. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We can need charts, drop them in the chat. GJ ended up rejecting this level yesterday as well, which is kind of why I was talking about not going for sales here. Now, granted, it did do a small little move though. So if someone did go for sales, I was like, why the heck my chart looking like that? So if someone did go for sales, it could have caused some small moves, but still you can see how price is still showing some slight bullish momentum. But I wouldn't really go for buys though, unless it breaks back above 198.50, holds that as support again. As we can see here, it's kind of just been chilling here for the past 3 days. It's kind of doing something similar to what it was doing last time it was at this level. You see what I'm saying? Let's get rid of this arrow. So we're just gonna let price do this thing. And when it comes to trading, I tell the members and students this all the time. It's all about high probability, high quality setups. You don't necessarily want to jump and go for anything and everything. You want to look for things that will give you the cleanest looking setups, right? Or give you the highest likelihood of if you do take the position and not just going your way and catching a few pips, but doing the full move you're actually looking for. So I'd much rather miss a few pips here or there and let GJ or any pair in general go to a certain price point where I know if it can hold this price point, not only will we have a clean trend going on, but we can see the next higher high or see the next lower low come into play. You get what I'm saying? So let's see what this next 15 looks like. Yeah, so it was like EU's about to try to do a round two. Yeah, I don't like what everything else is looking like. Yeah, so again, this is the same setup we went for yesterday with EU. If it can hold 895 as support, we can look for buys going to 920, plus up to 950, y'all. Those are just for ensuring we haven't entered this trade yet. This is a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description and join the free signal and free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. GN is still chilling right here, though. I want to see if we could push up a little bit more before I pull the trigger off on it, because it is kind of struggling to continue the trend right now. We got EU pushing back up. So we're about to see if we can take out the highs from yesterday. Again, this is the buy side that we went over and took yesterday. We hit TP3, barely missed TP4. And then just like majority of the charts yesterday, it was low volume and just range for the most part. So EU ended up retracing. But we see after my stop loss, a push right back up. And we're right back where we left off yesterday. So we're about to see if we can break past these levels and have the uptrend continue pushing. All right, y'all. GN ended up pushing past that level, so we're simply just not going to take that buy setup. That doesn't mean that price can't potentially come back up, but as of now, since it's not on this level street as support, we're just simply just going to leave it alone from there. Again, y'all, we do got a few things popping off today. We got 10 a.m. USD news. We got elections going on all day, and then right before markets close, we have New Zealand news popping at 4:45. So make sure to keep those times in mind. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description and join the free signal free program. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, signal servers, and mental programs, make sure to hit those links in the description. It just dropped yesterday, the Bitcoin weekly analysis from us, so make sure to check that out. Make sure to catch up on the videos I've been dropping last month and on a weekly basis as well. All playlists are up to date. And we'll be back at the same time tomorrow, London session, 3 a.m. EST.